right? The hospital. The thing about the hospital is, they built a 1.2. Jay-Z and Beyonce built a 1.2 like $6 million paternity ward on the side of one of their houses.
The whole ward? Like with on-staff doctors and nurses there?
This is what I'm saying.
See, that's a level of money that, like, you just, that's when you know you've got fuck you money right there.
No. That's not fuck you money. That's fuck you money. That's someone saying fuck you money, and then you go, no.
Fuck you money.
Or that's just like, I say fuck you to you and your fuck you money.
But here's the thing. So the
You put maternity ward on your house.
most rich people.
What up, though? Wollie Mopped Gaming, episode number 107. I almost said 2. I feel like I'm saying 10207.
Chris is just eating.
Oh, he can eat. I mean, it's fine. They
trying to
don't
chew
even know who
really
Chris
quiet.
is right now. I guess they kind of know Chris. Episode like 50 something. It's probably been like 50 some episodes since Chris has been on. In any case, what's going on? It's Red K. To my immediate left is the loneliest of wolves. Exactly. And to his
That even
left,
sounded like a lonely wolf.
He's practiced that. He's the loneliest wolf. He was lone wolf, but but then he became the loneliest wolf,
by
and
choice.
now he is the loneliest wolf by choice. Exactly. It's wolf by before Christ, sure. And to his immediate left, our guest might be a ringer coming up soon. We got some
Actually, to his immediate. Oh
left.
yeah, it would be me.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait a second.
Good friend from good old Half-Ass Heroes.
Half-ass hero.
He's gonna be sitting in with us a couple times so we can see what's going on with that. New management, shaking things up here at Wollie Mopped.
Who's the new manager?
I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
I'd like to meet him. Will's been saying the manager's kind of a dick.
technically, me and Tony P kind of started the Wollie Mopped thing.
That is absolutely correct.
Like it was.
But who put in a lot more work?
Definitely.
Tony, from what I heard, right?
Hey, Tony did. Tony.
Well, fuck, I just take my shit.
And we never.
Not the mic.
We never got that King of Fighters '97 rematch.
No, we didn't.
But we will. So yeah, there's some cool stuff going on, but we're gonna talk about what we've been playing. It's the week and a half after E3, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I just saw something amazing that we'll talk about a little bit later. And but I guess for me, I've been playing more Witcher 3
Cool.
because I'm never gonna be finished playing the game.
Is anybody ever?
I think I bought the expansion packs. They were on sale for E3, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm still like getting all the question marks and shit
Yeah.
because the game is just fun.
Endless.
It's just like I don't even care about the story. No, I'm just going around just doing shit,
Yeah, dude, that's what I did.
and it's amazing. And then there's Gwent when I'm really tired at night.
I haven't even started Gwent
Oh my
because
Oh my
of
gosh.
what that will do to me.
It's so good.
I have it downloaded,
Hey,
but I won't start it yet.
I have it downloaded on Xbox and PlayStation. It's on PC.
Yeah.
Oh, it is on PC.
And it's a free download as well for that?
Oh man, and then I started playing Hearthstone. I just got into Hearthstone, so I've been playing that a little bit. More
Joining
Injustice.
BattleNet now.
I'm actually playing. Oh wait, what's my
Yeah, more Injustice. I got some tricks and tips with Red Hood. Been giving him a go. Yeah, Red Hood's and I think Doomsday might be top tier. There's no tiers yet,
Oh my
but
god, we've already figured out that 1 minute you're like, there's a tier, next minute you're like, no, there's not a tier.
but for the fact that I think so many people are top tier proves the tier is.
When I say when FGC decides what tier is.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be.
Just live in your fantasy delusion.
But everybody's just so good in the game. Everybody's so
admit, I've had to deal with this since the game wasn't even.
And now that I got my hands on the game,
Robin, I'm gonna play Robin.
and now that
I'm gonna play Robin.
and now that I got the game and I've played every character, I'm still like every character's so good. Like except
I'll give you that. There's a lot of characters I played in it that I didn't expect to
Like, every
Grodd.
The
or
only
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing's amazing. The only character who I think is bottom tier, and I don't even think he really is bottom tier, but you really have to learn how to use his gun, is Captain Cold.
Yeah. He's
Captain Cold's entire playstyle revolves around working with his gun.
Yeah, managing his cryo
And-
blast.
yeah,
and
exactly.
everything.
So like, but once you get it going, like if that's your jam, you could do it, then it's good. But he doesn't have a lot of combo strings, and he doesn't have a lot of like. He has like 2. He legit has 2 combo strings, and that's it. And everything else is about his gun. I mean, if you get his gun working correctly, you can do a lot of damage. But like,
You have to just sit there after each combo and like reload, like load it in, load it in, load it
yeah,
in.
He's coming to punch me up.
no,
'Cause,
no,
I mean,
no,
if you get it to level
no.
3, it's powerful, man.
Yeah, no, it's automatic freeze. You get automatic comp. So like especially if you're not playing somebody who has a teleport. If you can get a knockdown and like a roll in a full screen, and you drop that big fucking cinder block down there, and it's hard to jump over and shit. You're just sitting there like.
You're right over there.
Yeah, you alright? Alright, cool. And then the whole time you're just like twerking with your. He's.
Genius at work. Built this gun myself.
Yeah. So like I said, I wouldn't even say he's a bad character. I just think he's a little more difficult to work with because of his limitations with his actual fighting style. But you would expect Snart not to have a really good fighting style.
He's a smart guy who built a super cool gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Literally, super cool.
Fuck, I wasn't trying. Anyways,
yeah. So a little bit of that. Little bit of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I jumped back on NBC to because we have the demo of NBC Infinite. Let's not even go there. That'll be the rest of the show. That will be literally the rest of the show if we start talking about Dragon Ball Fighters. It's not Fighter Z. It's Fighters. Yeah, it's not Fighter Z. I don't know what you want to. But there's no information about that. I'll talk about in a little bit. So I went. So everybody that's probably not by now played the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite story demo. Trash. But it's as it's as good as the Street Fighter story.
I mean, Capcom. Right?
No, Marvel wrote it.
Marvel wrote the story.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. And we've only seen a snippet of it, so it might be okay.
Ooh,
so we'll
that
see.
would make sense. I think it was Tanner on our show was telling us that he heard that the Capcom characters are their team or their roster is kind of derped compared to like the Marvel side.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
if Marvel wrote that, they're probably
yeah.
like, put the goofy ones out
But
there.
I mean, Marvel's side is kind of derp compared to what.
Are they? I've
I
never
mean-
seen the full roster,
Well,
but I
I
heard it
mean,
got
imagine all the cool characters, which would be the X-Men and the can't use them, and the Fantastic Four characters. Foot dive.
Thanks, Fox.
Yeah. So no Doom.
Oh, yeah.
No Storm. No Wolverine, who was like the guy for that series. Yeah, a lot of characters
Yeah, to
that
not
they
put
want.
Wolverine there, that's Wow.
Sacrilegious, yeah. So yeah, I went back there and then I went back and played some NBCI, and NBCI is going to be a good game. I went back there to get some mechanics down, and then I brought that into NBCI. Yeah, it's easier to do things, but you can still do things.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's easier, I mean, you're still gonna have to execute, but they just made everything easy for you. It's like so if you were really good at Marvel vs. Capcom, you're gonna be super good at NBCI. If you're kind of okay in Marvel vs. Capcom, you're gonna be really good at NBCI. You know what I'm saying? So like they just made things really simple,
Do you think
easier
it's
for
gonna
you.
Have, like, any life in the FGC?
Huh?
Any life in the FGC?
NBCI? Yeah, I do. I mean, I mean, for if anything, just for fucking legacy.
Yeah.
So that's been my week.
Okay. We'll let Chris go. What
Yeah, what you been playing, man?
With my crew right now, lately, if I have time alone, Fallout 4. Trying to get back into that.
I have time to jack off.
I mean, Fallout 4. I haven't. I think I downloaded it into the system.
You don't play games.
Wait a minute, I think I have it. Okay, continue.
Other than that, since its launch, I've had a crippling Overwatch addiction, so still playing some Overwatch. Look at that. Look at that. Does it have a cover, or did it just come in a slipcase?
Just came in a slipcase.
That's nice.
Just came in a slipcase.
Thing today where they're blue boxes where
Yeah, we'll see.
thank fucking God that's the truth.
But yeah, Overwatch, Friday the 13th, and just recently, this past Tuesday, I bought Dead by Daylight, and I've been playing that a
What's
lot. It's a
heard
PC
of it.
game.
I've
Yeah,
heard of it.
it started on PC last year, maybe year before. Yeah. It's essentially similar to Friday the 13th, killer versus regular people.
I've seen it, yeah.
But only 4 instead of like the larger amount, smaller map, but faster pace.
Okay.
So it's really fun actually. I'm really enjoying it. So we're actually we're planning on streaming it on Sunday because it's goofy fun.
Yeah, Goofy Fun's the best.
So that one's really fun. That's pretty much what I've been playing.
Unless she leaves you. So speaking of blue balls, Lonely's Wolf.
Wow, really? Just like that? Just fucking like that? Here you go. I'm gonna give you even more something awkward. I've been playing Tekken, as you like to call it.
Yeah, the king has been.
Beating the shit out of me. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he is a man
Yes. Cat.
cat.
Man cat.
Man cat.
Man cat.
He's not a man wearing a mask.
Yeah, no, he's
a
not.
man cat.
Someone call him a wild cat.
As we've said before, he is from Elder Scrolls.
But he's not Mr. Grant.
He is a Khajiit.
He is a Khajiit. Khajiit.
He has all those
all
wares.
those wares. Wrestling wares.
Mm-hmm.
Knee pads. Elbow pads.
Why does he need all those knee pads?
Oh, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. It's probably because of the leopard mask face. I've been getting my ass whooped.
I've actually leopard and knee pads. Continue.
I don't know where you're going with that, but then I just thought about it. I was like, I don't like that either. Yeah, getting my ass kicked. People are playing Tekken. It's awesome.
Nobody's playing Tekken. Nobody's fucking.
If you're
playing
trying for random matches, no, nobody's.
No ranked. No ranked.
There's ranked. I've
Okay,
been
there's
getting
ranked.
dusted in ranked now. I actually, you have in you know, in other fighting games that have ranked modes, you have like promotion matches
Yep.
for like your ranking or whatever like that. You can lose ranking, and you have promotion matches and demotion matches.
Oh, like
So, and-
MDC 3.
Yeah, and it lets you know that you're having a demotion match.
Mm.
Like when you come
Like
in, it's like
MVC3.
promotion match for whoever's promoted, trying to get their next rank or whatever like that. And if you've been losing a lot of games, it's
Oh,
like
there's nothing like
demotion match.
fucking like somebody's about to get promoted and you just smash them. And it's like, yeah, bitch, stay down there.
Dude, I beat this guy. I've had
The fighting game world is.
I've had that's so
it's so just like.
destructive. No. Well, what's worse? That or I had a demotion match, my first demotion match, and I was from second dawn back to first dawn, which that's like you put in work, you know. Dude almost beat me, and I beat him. Like, yeah, I was like, I get a rematch because I like playing people games.
Yeah.
So he
Mudded.
bodied me like Jesus. He bodied me so bad, and it was like, all right, because in ranked match, it is not, which is weird, not best 2 out of 3.
What is it?
You get 1, and then you get a revenge match. That's it.
That's actually pretty. I mean, at least you get the run.
Yeah, you get a run back. You get
the
one
run
run
back.
back. That's
Yeah.
it. It's not like who's the better.
I mean, but
of the
after you get the run back though, like, aren't you like happy with that anyway?
Yeah, I mean-
like, don't you like? Okay, like if you're really honest with yourself, right? Like in Street Fighter and shit, where you get like the 2 out of 3.
Yep.
Awesome for tournament mode, right? But if you get matched and then you beat their ass and then you just leave, it's like, ha ha ha. No one was greater.
Till we meet again.
Till we meet again.
Player match, you
Just a
get
long
to.
floor with just names.
Yeah, oh my god.
Get like gamer tags.
Just looking at both like that's my opponent. He
Yo,
is- Oh.
so Will checked my like when I was playing Street Fighter like heavy. I'm still playing Street Fighter today, but you know I'm trying to space out other games or whatever. Will freaking checked my message board, and like there's like all these like people messaging me wanting to like play me.
Yeah, can I play you? Can I play you? Can I play you? Sending like invites because he doesn't. He's like an old man when it comes to social stuff on gaming. Like legit, I don't know what the fucking like. You just do this, click here. Nah, that's too much shit. I just want to play people. Like they're trying to play you. fucking.
But I already beat their ass.
Yeah, they want to run back.
I already said that.
Live with the defeat. I mean, what you know?
Live with your losses.
Yeah, that's literally. It's so bad. It's so.
They're trying to
bad.
get their walkaway match.
Yeah, it's like please.
Like, I
just
beat
let
him.
one
I'm
more.
out. Never talk to him again.
Yes, that's exactly what he does. He beats him, and he's just like, I don't know. And then, like, nah, bro.
Well, it's probably because like they'll most likely win the first like match.
And
or-
he'll come back, like, body him, and then be like, oh, whoop, and gone. Just like, sit
What?
there. I can just picture them on the other side, like, this motherfucker's gonna play me again. This motherfucker left after he beat my ass like that. I'm gonna send him a message. Little do they know, he doesn't read his messages.
But that's not just true in gaming. That's true
In
in real life.
Does that say 31,000?
I don't know. I can't hear you that well.
Jesus. 31,509.
You know, there's a delete button for some of them emails, man.
I've used it a couple times.
Once, twice, maybe.
Damn.
There's a player match mode though in Tekken where you can play multiple times against people. And today I was playing just player match before you came in and got me.
Yeah.
And I was playing like the same like two dudes over and over again, and they were just like.
So the whole
done.
Tekken community was on.
Yeah.
They were from Korea.
It was the developers.
You can play people from overseas and stuff like that, and their connection is garbage, like garbage. There's also, which I really like, there's a tournament mode in it, and like a legit tournament mode.
Okay.
Like you go into the tournament mode, you can do like single or double elimination, and it actually sets up brackets,
Nice.
randomizes the brackets, and then you play your matches.
That's fucking
you can
nice.
And you can actually either create a custom bracket, or you can have just a quick match and it just drops you in a bracket. Set someone as the host, and as long as that host stays in the game, y'all can play your entire thing out. If your host gets mad because he got bodied during this match and just leaves, like, well, tournament over, guys. And you get gold, so you can like purchase like costume pieces for your characters and shit. Make
So
them
for you
look
guys that come to
crazy.
our tournaments, Tekken Online could be a thing for us.
Yeah, that could be a thing. And the Tekken for E3, good lord, Tekken for CEO was hype. Like
Hype
really
as
really
shit.
hype. Like jeez.
I was like, where are you motherfuckers at? Like,
There's
why don't you
apparently
come
there's
out?
this like really she was at
Secret Society
she
of
was like,
Tekken players?
what was it at Combo
Special
Breaker? I
rings.
think it was Combo Breaker. That's like the one like really cute little Asian
Yeah, I know
Tekken
them
player
all.
who plays Zhao Yu. She bodies the fuck out of a lot of people. Like fucking, I'm talking about like fucking bodying like people. I think she got in like top 8. She was top 8. So I think she like was like 5th or 6th.
Oh, there was speaking of that. There was this crazy like Injustice chick, like black chick, that dressed up like fucking Catwoman, was bodying everybody with Catwoman.
Yep.
She was dressed up like Catwoman, beating asses with Catwoman.
That's
and I'm not
awesome.
talking like mistakenly. Like this was like optimum combos, beating ass, sexy ass black girl in a cat suit, beating your ass. Like people couldn't even shake her
Everyone was
hand.
distracted.
And she was just sitting there just like laughing like. Like, I beat his
I'd be
ass.
so mad. I'd be mad, but at the same time, be like,
And she would shake her hand and she's like, bitch.
Be like, I'm getting up and yell at you right now, but hide my boner.
it's like, I'm gonna just sit in the
I don't
chair
want
for this.
anybody to see.
We gotta start the next match. Give me a fucking minute, alright?
You will wait for me, sir.
I also played a match. I got some friends that are that have been into, and I'm talking about really, really, really into Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, you're telling me about
Hot.
Yeah, I played a match. I had a bad experience with LOL. It's boring. LOL is fucking boring as shit. Like, dear fucking god, I can't play LOL. So looking at HOTS, I'm kind of like, holy shit, more messages you're not gonna answer.
32,000 emails.
So I went into it kind of like, they're like, oh, you should play it. It's different from it. And I'm like, all right, so I'll give it a shot. And I played it. It's not bad. I'm just not, MOBAs are just not my jam.
The
So-
new update that came out, like I think it's like HOTS 2.0 now
Yeah.
is what I call it, helped it a little more because it's more objective based.
Yeah, it is definitely objective.
I hopped on after that update again because they released I think it was Officer Diva.
Yeah.
If you went through the Nexus challenge, so I unlocked her. I only play Heroes of the Storm when Nexus prizes are Overwatch related.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of it-
or
well,
when like Lucio is
apparently,
released or something
there are
like that.
legit people who like to play it. Like my friends like to play it,
Yeah.
and they absolutely hate when Overwatch people get on there because what they'll do is they'll
just spam
yeah.
the chat, man.
Or if they don't spam the chat, they'll just freaking give kills. They would just be like, oh, just kill me. I just want the skin.
That's the one thing I won't do. I will, because unfortunately the first time they did it for Oni Genji, you could play against the AI.
Yeah.
So pretty much the Overwatch players would leave everyone alone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm just going to play against the stupid
AI.
AI and win and get my suits. Now for Officer Diva, you had to play competitive. Like, you had to go against somebody. So when we were playing that, it was like, Derek had that idea. It's like, why don't we just let them kill us and beat the game? And it's like, don't be a shit.
Yeah, they fucking hate
Like,
that
don't
shit.
do that. It's like, at least, like, I have no skill in that game.
Feeding is like awful, and they hate you for feeding.
Yeah, I have no skill in that game really, but you know what? I will play Tracer to death, and I will, like, I don't have my button combos on what you do in that down, but I will get my kills and earn your kill on me. It's probably easy, but earn your kill on me. I will go down swinging.
I think my biggest issue for it is I don't have like a comfortable position in this play. Like as you guys can see, I am in my max comfort position right here. I fucking just you know. Whenever I game, I'm very similar to this position here. My TV is facing where you would be sitting, Chris, and I'm like on my side, and I have to readjust every once in a while because it's like, okay, my shoulder's gonna start giving me problems.
You're like a lazy gamer.
I am a super.
Shoulder.
Only you want to know? Only time I
You're like
get fucking
sloth.
serious. No, I'm always like this.
Lazy
And
is
then
move by choice.
when I
The lazy wolf.
it always changes. Laziest wolf, sleepiest wolf, angriest wolf. Whenever I am playing like a fighting game and it's like, oh, this dude's kind of like beating my ass. All right, gotta sit up, and then I like sit up straight and freaking play.
Oh
like,
shit, he got serious.
like I gotta freaking sit up, so because I can't be like leaning on one shoulder, being like this hurts me, and like try to beat somebody. But I can't do that. Like I have a laptop and I have like a certain setup and stuff like that, and it's hard to play a game like that with the setup that I have. So
I only play that on my PC. I imagine even with my max age, it could probably run Heroes of the Storm.
Run it, yeah.
But I can't imagine. I tried playing Minecraft with that thing, just on a laptop. Just put a bullet in my head. It's just not comfortable.
No.
I can't do it. I couldn't do it. So it's like I knew that stuff. I waited till
I'm
I
just
had a
gonna
PC.
invest in one of those like friggin' lap trays for my bed, and I'm just gonna like sit there with that and just be like, jam.
There you
And I'm
go.
gonna do it like that because any other way is like uncomfortable. So I was like not enjoying that because it was uncomfortable, and it was just like the matches were fun. We're playing against AI, and then it just got to a point because it was hard to connect with other people without them being like, what the fuck you guys doing? And it was just like a pain in the ass. So it's a good game, and I'm probably gonna play more of it, but I'm just
It's one of those games where I'm gonna play a game that I don't like until I like it.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that I don't like it. That's not the case. It's just not my cup of tea.
No, but there are those
Like,
games
yeah.
that like it's like, oh, it hasn't gotten good yet. Oh, so the first 10 hours were just like the first 10 hours are just like a build up to like eventually. Just
What
getting
game
used
of
to-
that was for you?
Witcher.
Yeah.
Witcher was a lot lighter for me. The first 10 hours,
yeah.
I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
I don't like this at all, and now I love it.
Try playing it on the hardest difficulty when you first get it, because you're like, I've played fucking games like this before. I got to the not the count.
Skillet.
No, not the count or the guy with the daughter who you trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
see,
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
The Baron. There we go.
Baron.
I got to the Baron,
Bloody Baron.
and then I got to the part with the baby, and I couldn't beat it. And I didn't have enough saves far back to go back, so I was just like, I have to go to like a way far back save just to like play the game. So that was very
But it's
frustrating.
kind of shitty that they don't give you the tools in some games. I mean, and that's me liking easy games, I guess. But I like for you to hold my hand to a certain point so I can know what the fuck the game is.
That's one thing. HOTS doesn't hold your hand.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
No.
yeah.
I had
Fucking
no
run
idea
in
what
there
the
and
hell
do
I
it.
was
And
doing.
luckily, I have friends that teach me. But you know.
Yeah.
I have been teaching myself how to play that, but thankfully it only pops up whenever there's an Overwatch event for me.
you
It's a fun game. It's just not something I'd normally play.
Right.
But Overwatch, though.
But
Overwatch.
Overwatch. All right, so like I said, we're like a week and a half half out from E3, so we've had some time to sit on some games and everything, look at a bunch of, I'm guessing, like hours of just trailers and shit like that, and kind of cipher through what was shown at the press conferences, through the shows and shit like that. So a game that you weren't really expecting, but you found some more shit on it, and you're like, oh, yeah, this game is pretty fucking dope. Or something unexpected that you might be looking for now that you've had time to look on it. Anybody want to shoot out there?
Beyond Good and Evil 2. I mean, it looks amazing. Fuck you, Dre. I took yours. Ha!
I'm
I'm
not
just
even going to say
kidding,
it, but
that's
it does.
not-
I mean, we can spend the rest of the show talking about Beyond Good and Evil.
No,
I mean, and if I can get you aboard, then it's fine. I was just
I
going to
have
say.
to play the first one, and then I can
Yeah.
give a verdict at that.
Well, actually,
after that.
Beyond Good and Evil, the first one, Beyond Good and Evil 2 would be the first one. 'cause
Oh,
it's a
it's a
prequel.
prequel?
yeah.
Well, fuck.
But
Don't,
Michelle
don't,
Ancel
don't tell me
thinks
things like
of everything.
Don't tell me things like that, because now I'm just like, I gotta play that one first though, because it goes chronologically. Don't do that. To
Start
me.
when it got released first, because if you play that one and Beyond Good and Evil 2 looks amazing already, and they just show like that little like footage of nothing essentially, and just looked so awesome. Like
It was nothing, but it was they showed the game.
yeah.
Not what the game's about or what you're gonna do.
But I mean, seeing something like that, and if
As
you
a
played
tech demo?
that first and then went to regular
my
Beyond
God.
Good and Evil, you'll look at this and be like, this sucks.
Yeah, it's like
I haven't even played that one yet, and I know if I play that Beyond Good and Evil 2 first and
Yeah,
then play the
true
first
that,
one, I'll be
true
like, this
that.
is a terrible game,
Yeah,
and
it's like-
everyone will
that's-
look at me with
but-
death in
like
their
everybody
eyes.
everybody that loves The
chronologically,
Witcher, everybody that loves The Witcher, fucking plays Witcher 2, and they're like, what the fuck is this?
No.
And then they go back and
Or
play
one.
and
No,
then they go play
no.
Witcher 1, and it's like, what the fuck is
I
this?
had a guy who brought back, was it Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, because he's like, I can't do the controls.
Oh, yeah.
These controls are
Yeah.
garbage, and I'm like,
This is how the game was when it came. Yeah, this is.
bad.
But you
This is
grew up
like-
with it though.
Yeah, I know. It was like he's like, oh, these controls are garbage. I'd rather play like Metal Gear Solid 5. It's so much
Yeah.
better. I'm just like,
Yeah. Well,
Because it had
yeah,
more
but-
normalized
yeah, it was
controls
it
for
was
shooters
It
at
was
that
a
point.
shooter game at that point. So I was just like, all right.
I mean, you don't know about this
Struggle,
Splinter
man.
Cell Metal Gear
But
life
again- but then
where we
again-
just sit there for days watching Patrol do their thing and just like then drop down.
Then again, I got the Resident Evil 6 anthology that had like all of them, 1 through I think like 6 or whatever like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I played 1 and I started playing. I was like, tank controls, tank
Yeah.
controls so hard. So I'm
Yeah.
like, then they re-released the they gave the Resident Evil like Origins for free, and I was just
Yeah.
like, much better. I can play this.
Yeah. But they're gonna be two different games. Like Beyond Good and Evil is a really good game.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm talking about not so much gameplay as just the ambiance, the world building, and if you like story, it's a hell of a ride. It's like fucking crazy. Almost you could see where like games like Uncharted kind of blossomed from it.
Okay.
You know, and not in the sense of like shooting or anything like that, but just in the sense of like it's one of the best worlds I've ever been in.
Mm-hmm.
And it sets everything up. Like I'll spoiler, I guess. The beginning of the.
Don't do it, man. Is it at the very beginning?
It's at the very
Okay,
beginning, the first scene.
I can.
So something happens at the very beginning, right? And the police come and they come after the thing is handled, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the characters goes, "Huh." He's like, "Yes, citizen." Like he's like, you're happy that the Galactic Force came and helped you." And he's like, "I wouldn't exactly call you guys a speeding bullet," right? And then like, so like you go inside or whatever, and like on the radio is like the incident they're talking about. It's like the local so and so attacked by so and so, right? And where you said it very sarcastically, they spun it and like to make it seem like you were giving them a compliment, and they're like, "You guys are a speeding bullet." Like, you guys are faster than a speeding bullet. like
Some good creative editing there.
yeah. But this is like 2004,
Yeah.
2003, 2004 when this game came out. You know what I'm saying? So you're like,
Jeez.
so and
They knew about fake news.
yeah,
that long
this is
ago.
fake. Yeah. But but it just that one scene creates the world, and then it just
said
gets
2000,
bigger from there.
2004, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Original Xbox.
And the game just
PS2.
the game just gets the world of the game and everything just gets, and the mechanics of the game, everything just gets way better from there. And it's so charming. It's just so, like, if you saw the E3 demo, it's just so fucking charming. It's just like one of those games you just go, they have some aha moments, and like some of the, and it comes like in the very middle and at the very end, and you're just like, oh my god, I want more. And then it's like, pew, holla at y'all in 15 years.
put your dick away now. Put it away. Put it away.
Anyway, so just, like I said, we could talk about Dragon all day.
It's just, like I said.
I guess the game that I came still I know the game's like in trouble or whatever for the chick. Is
Jade?
shitting on it. No, the girl that's Gamergate girl.
Oh, Zoe Quinn?
Yeah,
or,
but
Anita Sarkeesian.
Sarkeesian probably.
Yeah, Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah, like she
What now?
but Another Night.
Oh, that one, that game.
Like he's came out apologizing, everybody's forgiving everybody.
Yeah.
Allegedly, but but everybody's still talking about the game. Like, what the fuck's up with this game? But Sega, it's not a game, but Sega impressed me this E3.
Because they're basically
Doing what the fuck they said they were gonna do.
They went back to the foundation. They tore down the building.
Yeah.
Foundation.
I mean,
rebuild.
I didn't see Shenmue, but whatever.
Well, I mean, it's Shenmue. So,
It's Shenmue, so I'm hopefully. But Yakuza, the new Sonic games, I seen some other untitled game from Sega. Like Sega's making games.
Yeah.
And not like shuffleware, like actual
like
like
dude,
really
God.
games.
They have 2 Sonic games coming out
And
in the
they
next
look-
year, and
Yeah.
both of them actually look really good.
One of you get to create your own character.
Yeah.
That
And
looks
then
pretty
the
dope.
other one is Sonic.
The other one is Sonic, yeah.
Like, the thing about Sega is just like I never thought that there would be a time where
When-
we'd be like, dude,
Sega's
Sega.
like making games.
Sega's a thing, man. It's like when I look back at like Sega during like the 90s when it was like GameCube
Sega
or
do
GameCube, the
when
Genesis.
Nintendo don't.
Yeah, Sega did what Nintendo now
Do.
does.
just kind of infrequently because we put out a game every like. Anyways, what?
Nintendo's.
Give me a reason to buy a Switch, Nintendo.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Zelda?
Wild.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like, give me another reason to buy a Switch, Nintendo.
Super Mario Odyssey's coming out.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Splatoon 2.
I've heard good things about ARMS. Haven't played it, but I heard good things.
Come on, we need to have arms
Mario
at our
Kart.
tournament.
we kind of do need to have arms at the tournament. That is a good enough reason for me to buy
See,
it.
so?
But I just want a new
Turn
IP
your
from Nintendo.
fist rudely.
I just want a new IP for Nintendo.
I want them to actually.
Well, I mean, ARMS and
release-
Splatoon are 2 new IPs for them.
Yeah.
Splatoon's a couple years old now.
Yeah, I they didn't really show off much at E3. Like the
would
2 games that I was like, oh
would
my
they, though?
god, that
Did
would
they have
be
like
awesome.
they had like a treehouse? I didn't even watch it.
They did a direct.
Oh,
yeah.
you know, but actually, the Rapids game kind of intrigued me.
No,
Yes.
no, I'm not playing XCOM, Rabbids, and Mario.
Why not?
I kind of want to play XCOM Rapids.
That was actually that's the one that
Yeah.
I was gonna say for me
Yeah.
that like kind of piqued my interest when I watched the trailer. I was like, it's XCOM.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get you, man.
And I love
XCOM.
You can totally give me XCOM.
Yeah.
Like you can. I love XCOM.
It's
Like
like-
yo, I had this one guy in XCOM that I had for like half of the game, and then he died, and I didn't save it to do over, and he was like gone, and I couldn't play the game for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like it's just not the same. It was like, what the
period of
fuck am I gonna do?
I carried the first soldier you get all the way to the end.
Wow.
And for story purposes of it, I was like, to finish my story, it just makes sense that he would sacrifice himself so XCOM could live and keep going and everything like that. It was a trophy to have one of the first characters you ever get make it through to the end of the game, and I was like, ah, shit. And I willingly sacrificed him because I was
Yeah.
like, for the story, it just makes sense. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like,
for the trophy, I should have sent somebody else to die.
Yeah, none of my guys made it. I was like, oh, so this is how you play RTS? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
XCOM's brutal, man, and
Yeah.
I loved it for that. So that's why when
Yeah,
I saw
definitely.
Mario and Rabbids, I was like,
He was like, you can make a Mario game, he just can't jump. And
Yeah.
I was like, brilliant.
yeah,
Yeah.
My only thing is like, how are kids going to get this game? Like,
they're not gonna like it.
I mean,
Well,
They're
kids
not.
aren't going to understand it. 'cause,
Yeah.
I mean, very few kids like know what RTSs are, or
Yeah.
know what even like turn-based strategy games are.
I mean, but we didn't know what games were when we were younger, and we played them. We didn't get them
Well,
But we played it.
Why did we play them?
because we didn't know what the fuck it was.
And that's all we had.
Yeah, and that's all we.
Like,
That's all we fucking.
that's
had.
all we had.
If there was anything
You would
to
play a
introduce,
bad game for years because it's the only game they would
Yeah.
buy you.
if there was anything to introduce people to that kind of genre, though, I mean, Mario and Rabbids would be the two series to do it.
Yeah.
So putting them together is like
Smart. It's really,
So yeah,
really smart.
it looked so
Colorful
Like,
and,
yeah, it was
like,
really
yeah.
pretty. Seeing all the characters, all the extra moves you can do, the creative ways of adding the jump onto each other to get further around, link it into a wall combo to immediately get around the corner shot, and then do your actual attack. Like
Making
you
rabbits a thing.
yeah, making them worth it again.
Ubisoft is like rabbits. Like I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah.
Like their rabbits are keeping them weirdly alive.
Yeah.
It's like we have
That
Assassin's
and
Creed.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, but rabbits though.
but rabbits.
That
But rabbits, though.
that creepy Princess Peach rabbit
that
with
that
the selfies.
creepy ass Princess Peach, and she tries to get the kiss or whatever.
She's got her own Instagram page now.
Oh no.
I think Ubisoft created a
Oh,
page
no.
for her. I'm like, that's genius, though.
That is genius.
She's
That
so
is
creepy.
absolutely
But that's
genius. But
creepy.
yeah,
She's
she's
so
creepy as shit. But yeah,
Mario's
seeing-
totally like.
No, I think Mario's like, oh, thank God, I'm getting married in the next Mario game.
it's literally just a Princess Peach rabbit, and they make him in a game where he can't jump.
Yeah, that one looked really interesting
Oh,
to me.
you make it, but I can't jump. It's a good answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah, I think that one was one that impressed me. And I've never been too much one for a racing game, but the new Need for Speed. I give EA credit because they made me want to play a Need for Speed game after
Yeah.
all this time.
It was
isn't
Fast
it's
and
kinda like
Furious.
Fast, yeah, it's Fast and
that
Furious.
and Burnout.
Yeah.
And
The
Burnout,
way
Is
you
it
like
Criterion
slam into
again?
people, no, but the way you like slam into people and all that, and the way they were wiping out. I was watching it with Alan and everybody, and I just looked. I was like, Alan, look closely at this and tell me what you think. And he looked at me. He's like, it's Burnout. It's like the driving on there just feels like Burnout. And I was like, if there's anything to get me back into a racing game that's
Burnout.
not Forza,
Oh,
it would be Burnout.
Oh, Forza.
So
Forza is awesome, but
I was like,
Burnout.
So I sat there and just like I like slow clapped during EA. I was like, holy shit, EA, you made me care about a series that's been out for a million years that I've really never cared about.
It's Need for Speed.
And then they went ahead and listened to every one of their fans and changed Star Wars Battlefront to the right way.
Yep.
So I was like, good job, EA. But to make me care about Need for Speed, I was like, that's good on you.
As long as with Star Wars Battlefront, as long as they don't block half the game, over half the game,
Free content.
behind freaking thing, yeah,
Free DLC.
That was the main issue that Battlefront 1 had.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to buy a $60 game, then buy a $50. Like 70% of my game is behind DLC.
The Emperor
$50.
wanted you to do that though.
Fuck the Emperor. It's all about the rebels.
Yeah, I'd say those
I think
two.
you call that Destiny. As
Yeah.
I sip my Coke.
Nobody-
With my pinky in the air.
Nobody will ever feel the pain
No.
of Destiny more than me. I bought the collector's edition.
Boom, boom,
The one
boom,
with Ghost.
wah.
The
yeah.
big collector's edition.
Didn't you when you opened your thing, your ghost was broken too?
No, my Ghost is okay, but the collector's box came damaged.
That's right.
So the
Speaking of
special box.
Destiny, Anthem. I don't see. I knew
Anthem.
See, listen though.
Better
but,
Destiny.
But see, like, they'll tell you, like, I knew what Destiny was before it got out. Like, I didn't know anything about the story and anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's just like, it is what it is. Like, everything that was shown was like, oh, this is it. But like, everybody else thought it was something else.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah,
They
that's what
made
it
it
is.
seem like it was something else.
Well, like, I didn't get that impression. But if Anthem is nothing but base Destiny and like Iron Man suits, take my money.
Anthem.
I'm okay with it.
As excited as I am for Anthem, like that looked awesome. I was very annoyed because I was like, look at you, BioWare. That's why Mass Effect didn't do good
Sucks
this year.
because you fucking
All that money went into Anthem
Yeah,
instead.
110%.
You pulled the Alien Colonial Marine, pulled the budget to put it into
I think-
Borderlands 2.
But is that BioWare's fault or is that EA's fault? Like, so saying,
It's
give us
EA's
another
Probably-
Mass Effect, and they're like, we're done. We're kind of done with that.
Probably EA's fault, but I was like, damn you, BioWare.
EA
You know.
will milk a IP until it is fucking a husk, like Mass Effect.
It's like, that's
Touche.
a good reference.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, it's like, you can't tell me that, like, Mass Effect doing critically meh And then BioWare comes out 6 months later at E3 and shows off a game that is blowing
amazing.
people's
It's
mind.
not even critically meh. It's
Universally meh.
It was universally, and it's like to the point
And
where
graphically
EA,
broken.
EA was just like, we fucked up,
And they're
we,
not-
We acknowledge we fucked up.
They are
Sorry.
taking
They
their
made a game
sweet ass time fixing
They
it.
made a game in 7 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're taking so much time to just be like, yeah, we're rolling out some patches for it. It's
You're
coming
not-
out slowly, and it's
you're
still not
fucking
fixing
them.
some of the bigger problems. I'm a diehard Mass Effect fan.
I'm gonna buy it at some point. again.
Regardless of Mass
I
Effect
played
3's
20 hours
ending.
of it. I played 20 hours of it.
Jeez.
Because they gave me 20 hours for free
Oh, on the
on Xbox. On Xbox, they gave me 10 hours, and then they gave me another 10 hours. And I was like, fuck it, I'm playing Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And then we
So, I mean-
had it like die on us.
We had it. That was the first 10 hours. We were on the first. We were like the first planet, and like we like did almost everything, and then it was like, all right, let's go to the thing where we're gonna fight everybody.
Duke. I was like, oh,
Please pay $50 now.
oh, we're in the middle of stream.
Nice.
That's how you know it's real. That's how you know it's real. No pre-plan, baby.
But yeah, that as much I'm a diehard Mass Effect fan, I consider it one of the best series I played on 360 PS3 generation,
Yep.
regardless of the last 10 minutes of the third one. It was one of the best out
Check
there.
last show, 15 to 20 minute rant.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was like, so when they announced a new one, I'm like, okay, I'm fine going back into it, and I know I'll play Andromeda at some point, but you couldn't hook me to do this. I'm easy to hook if it's something I like.
Yeah.
You can guarantee that in the next Star Wars movie, Jar Jar Binks will have full main character credit throughout all of it. I'd go happily see it at midnight. And I know people hate that character, and it's like he kills the series for him, and the prequels are awful because of him and this and that. I go watch it happily because it's Star Wars.
Mhm.
Yep.
So it's like for Mass Effect, I was just like, all you had to tell me was Mass Effect, and I was in.
Yeah.
But it's so broken that even I don't buy it yet.
I can't. I will wait until they fix it.
So yeah, so I'm just seeing that, and then seeing Anthem. It's like it's really bittersweet. It's like because you see Anthem, it's like God, that looks amazing, and it's like you're the reason why Andromeda wasn't very good.
And it's everything I like about a shooter. Third person.
Yeah.
I have mech suit. I have just
When
for
you-
me, that's a game. that I would like to play.
When that character flew underwater,
Oh my gosh.
I flipped out. I did not expect
then-
that actually.
And then the other person was taking it from the air. So the creatures, the
They
guy
were looking up.
Yeah, well, the guy they were running from your guy, and they ran into you.
Yeah.
So he herded them into this cave where they couldn't move,
was-
and now you got to deal with both of you.
It was awesome. And then seeing the other co-op, not just the two, and then they added the third,
Four, and then the
that
lightning
weird
storm
fourth
and
one had
everything.
that floaty
Yeah,
suit
yeah.
that looked almost like I'm the mystical
Mhm.
Yeah,
tech
that's
suit.
good, yeah.
And then they all
what
flew
he
into whatever the
reminded
hell
me
that
of?
portal was.
Shouts out to White Bread. No, Red Cow.
What?
Red Cow.
Oh, red cow. You're like white bread. I was like, the fuck is he talking about?
No, that was-
I
Is
mean, I like it better than wheat bread.
Is,
No,
that,
no,
is
no.
that a safety word?
No. That
It
was
is.
that's what we called him first.
Yeah.
But,
I thought it was fuck you, cow.
it is fuck you, cow. Then it was White Bread. Then it was
Red cow. Red cow was the last-
German, but he's Russian.
Yeah, he's Russian, and
But
then
we
it
call
became
him
red
German.
cow.
And now it's just Red Cow. Yeah.
It's red cow.
Shout out Red Cow. But the Tenno from what's the game?
Warframe.
Warframe. Yeah. So it's basically like you have these Warframes.
Yeah.
But instead of being Warframes, they're fucking Iron Man mechs, Xeno suits.
And you can get in and out of them too. I think that
Exactly.
you are the
Well,
10
and it sounds like
Yeah.
you'll have your own hall of armors.
Mhm.
Like you
And-
can just have tons of suits.
And like he was saying, like at
Every
one
time
point
I
something
turn on
about
the game, I'm gonna be like play that one scene, the one song from Iron Man. It's like dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I'm just like in my hall of armors.
just sit there and be like, what suit do I feel like today?
Mm.
I can't wait to have that.
yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Oh.
Any secret ones?
I
know you're
guys-
ready,
well,
but you've had a
I-
week to
Yeah,
ponder
I've had
on
a
it.
week to kind of sit on it, but still nothing like I wasn't really interested in E3 in general. Just to be completely
Dragon
honest, there was a
Ball
couple things.
Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighters was really good. There was I talked about everything I really cared about at the previous thing. I'm still digging through a bunch of stuff, but nothing's just like, hey, don't you want to play me? You really want to play me? It's just like I was so underwhelmed, and there was a lot of things I was hoping for this year, but I think
Cuphead.
Cuphead was really good.
That's all they had to give me was an announced date.
September.
Cuphead was
And
good.
Crackdown. I didn't expect Crackdown to get a release date this year.
I
kind of felt like it had to.
I couldn't be
Yeah.
overly excited for it because I don't have a goddamn Xbox yet.
Well, it's convenient that Crackdown launches the same day as the Xbox One X.
God
What
damn
if-
it!
What are the
I don't have
odds?
$500.
What are the odds?
Come on!
What are the odds?
If anyone can sell you on a copy of Crackdown and an Xbox One X, it's Terry Crews.
Yeah, goddamn, it is Terry.
What
Crews.
are you doing?
It is Terry.
What
Crews.
are you doing?
Yeah, that Sea of Thieves look neat. That Ubisoft pirate game, the other one.
Yeah, that was pretty
Not
cool
not
too.
just Sea of Thieves. What is it?
It was
Skull and Bones. Assassin's Creed's pirate
Thank you,
game
thank
just as
you.
a pirate.
Yeah, like I think everybody collectively said when Black Sails came out, it was like, yeah, why did they make an Assassin's Creed? Why didn't they just make this into its own pirate game? Well, Ubisoft made it into its own pirate game.
I wasn't even excited about freaking Assassin's Creed. Like I saw it and I was just like,
Dude,
this-
Origins surprised the shit out of me.
It looks good. Don't get me wrong.
I-
It looks good and it's beautiful, like gorgeous. I'm like, oh my shit. They
The
actually
locale is doing it for me more than anything else.
but it's
Like,
still
I
I was like, this is Assassin's
It's a-
Creed.
I like the RPG elements, adding the
I do
new
like
weapons
the
and stuff
RPG
like
elements,
that.
meaning that like I'm like if I'm a level 17, I go try to find a level 30. I really have to have skill.
Yeah.
I'm really,
Yeah.
but I'm worried because when they started adding like separate things into it, like the tower
RTS
defense and all
yeah.
that other stuff. It was like it's a really neat
trying to
idea,
do stuff,
but it
yeah.
doesn't fit. The only thing that came out of Assassin's Creed that I thought was like uber amazing was fucking sailing on a fucking boat.
Yeah.
And I was when you got
I think the
that
RPG
in 3,
mechanics are gonna work.
when you
though.
got it in 3, I was just like, oh man, this is amazing. This is great. They should make a game of it. Black Flag came out. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. But I don't know if like the RPG element is. I think it'll work really well. Don't
I
get
think
me
it
wrong,
fits.
But I'm still kind of on
If-
the fence with it, man.
If all it is same old thing in Egypt with RPG elements, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it'd work for me.
Like I don't need to reinvent the wheel.
one thing I did enjoy a Syndicate because they redid everything and it just felt really good.
Yeah.
the thing about Assassin's Creed and the thing about Ubisoft games in general, they have like a formula to them.
Yeah.
In the same sense that kind of like Uncharted games have a formula to them.
Yeah.
And like I don't really need you to reinvent the wheel. Just make it better, refine it, go away for a little while, make me miss you, and then come back.
Like Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Batman.
Don't fix the fighting. Don't change the fighting in Batman. It's fine.
Just make me more badasser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Badasser. But I'm also a story guy too, and the story's so disjointed now that I'm just like,
I don't even know how much this is going to focus on the modern time because
Yeah.
they're really
I know.
plugging that it's the birth of the assassin order.
like if they do
So-
that, that's
That
fine,
that
but,
doesn't even sell me as much as Egypt does.
But the
like I
big-
just want to go to Egypt and climb to the
but the
top of a
big
pyramid.
like underlying story.
I want to
I'm
climb to the
more-
top of a pyramid as a black guy,
Synchronize.
and then like synchronize on the pyramid. Like, how do you jump from pyramid? You got to slide down, I guess. I don't know.
I'm more intrigued that the guy is the last Magi.
That is another one.
That
too.
I'm interested in like
Yeah.
what happened. You know, what will we hear a tie into that? Is he
I
going to
mean,
start the order to
there's-
avenge what happened?
And
That's
how,
what I want to see.
and how BC is it?
Yeah.
Like, is it 500? Because there's like what 5,000 or 6,000 years before.
Yeah.
Like, there's like a good chunk of.
But anime stuff is just like grating on me.
I think it seems like the further we get into Assassin's Creed, the less anime stuff we see.
And that's where the story's at, though.
At this rate now, I think Assassin's Creed can live on its own
Yeah.
if they just say, yeah, we have no idea what we're doing with that future stuff, and just leave it as
But wherever
past.
you want to go, like just pick a time period and we'll do that.
Yeah.
As a guy that loves some games, stories and games,
Yo.
I'd be like, ah! No,
Oh,
it's
I'd be
just-
pissed.
Yo.
but
Oh,
it's
God.
just, like,
In my opinion, Assassin's Creed ended when Desmond died.
yes.
I thought the same thing too. And then it came out with fucking Black Flag, and then they did all the stuff and actually gave the motherfucker character after that, and then it's like, there's more. And I was like, there is? And then they just were like, you're a random faceless guy. Congratulations.
Well,
I'm like,
I mean-
I was random faceless guy for like the longest time, and now
I cared about Desmond. They hooked him with Desmond, even though they didn't give him a lot. I cared about the Desmond Miles story, but then after Desmond Miles story was over, I was just like, oh, let's get in Adamus and go places.
Yeah.
I cared about the Desmond Miles story until like at the end, and then when they reveal in like 4, like he had his like final like wishes, and he was like saying all this stuff, and then they have his body, and then there's extra stuff that's going on that's still tying to his body and to his like genealogy.
Yeah.
I'm like, are they gonna bring him back? Like,
Bring
what's-
him
like,
back.
Yeah, are they just gonna come back or something like
He's
that? Like,
gotta.
what's gonna happen? I'm like,
It's-
give me something. And they're
it's
just like,
the-
the Assassin's Order is still going on, but you're seeing some of the same faces, but they kind of like they're not in mourning, or they're just kind of like doing shit.
What if they go to the future and then you get in the Animus in the future to relive the thoughts of Desmond Miles, reliving the thoughts of Altair?
Animusception.
Don't you dare do that.
Ubisoft, you can take that one.
Keep on asking me.